Well, 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 we've just clicked over into August and the serious football business is back. Let's shrug off the disappointment of the Euros, well, unless you're Spanish, of course. Forget about the Olympics. Merstham are about to kick off their season in style today as FA Cup fever grips the Hybrid Fitness Stadium. I'm proud to say that for a third season in a row now, Merstham TV will be here as a whole to capture all of the home action as Jamie de Cruz and his squad attempt to bring smiles to the faithful fans. Over the course of the season, we'll bring you match highlights, post-match interviews, analysis, squad news, interviews and everything else in between. Simply follow the club on Twitter and YouTube. Just look for Merstham FC on the two platforms and join in. But for now, come be a part of it. Come on, you Moatsiders. So you didn't mishear me earlier, it's FA Cup action here today. No, the competition doesn't start in January when the big boys get involved. It also doesn't start with the first round proper either. Those of us in the know, you know, me and you, we know that the real action starts at the extra preliminary round in August. And it seems like the old adage, you can book your first day of your holiday by the first day of the season, seems to be almost coming true. The Moat side bathed in semi-glorious sunshine, let's say for now. Merstham's opponents today are Wick, who ply their trade in the Southern Combination League, and they make the 50 or so miles trip up from the south coast to be here this afternoon. Now, Merstham boss Jamie de Cruz and his backroom staff have enjoyed a rather fruitful pre-season. They only lost once in 7 fixtures and scored 16 goals in the process, whilst embedding some new names and faces into the squad ahead of today and also this season's league campaign. We'll get into all of that just before kick-off, but for now, as we approach the home dressing room, it's all about the excitement of an FA Cup tie to get things started. Merstham fans will no doubt recall last season's first fixture was also at this stage of the competition, and it was just at this goal here, Michael Dixon's blockbuster volley to secure a 2-1 victory over Rains Park Vale, and that was almost a year ago to the day. That result did prove a little bit of a false dawn under the old management, but Jamie and his staff have instilled a fresh optimism around the club after a positive end to last season, and we here at Merstham TV will have no doubt that today the squad will be up for the cup. Just a mile from the Hybrid Fitness Stadium, Reigate Priory were one of the first teams in this area to contest the FA Cup in 1872. Fast forward to 2024 and Merstham opened their 2024-25 campaign with an FA Cup home tie against visiting Wick, who have come up from the south coast. We're looking forward to an entertaining cup tie here this afternoon. Turning to the team news, and there's 5 new faces in the Merstham lineup this afternoon, all signed during pre-season. In goal, one Robert Tolfrey, very experienced goalkeeper who made over 600 appearances for Kingstonian. Sam King is also in. 15 goals for him at South Park last season. He was joined by Aidan Brown, the pair of them making the move over from South Park. Aaron Jenkins is leading the line as well. Top goal scorer for Sutton Common Rovers last season. So Jamie de Cruz and his staff have bolstered the firepower and the defensive options as well. But there's still a whole host of familiar names there. And we've also got a healthy bench containing top goal scorer from last season, Corey Henry, who's returning from a knock he picked up while scoring in the 5-0 win against Tooting and Mitcham a couple of weeks ago. They got on with it quickly. It's into Greenwood, he's away from his man, squared it, and it's been rifled in! The first goal of the new season goes Merstham's way, and it's the number 9, Aidan Brown. Clinical from about 8 yards out. Merstham took the free kick quickly. It was Greenwood that got into, inside the box, and he just fizzed it across the 6-yard box. The Wick defence only half cleared it, and Brown was there. Goes back to his skipper. Left-footed gunner looking for King, who gets a little nick on it, but the Wick defence stand firm. Hawker tried to get it forward, cut out by Greenwood. Here's Brown, back to Greenwood again. Looking for Jenkins, it's a decent pass and a good run, and he's taken it first time. Decent save by Belcher, low down to his left. Helps on by Oram. It's broken here for Sam King. Gets Merstham over halfway. That's a great ball to get Oram in. He's up to the edge of the box. Feeds it for Lawal. He's got 2 to 8 4. Goes into Jenkins, but Belcher claims it. Now Lawal takes over. Kinder's made the overlap. Here he is now. Wick have got enough defenders back to force the Merstham players. But it's a neat back heel, and Lawal's been rather thrown to the ground. Referee says no. Play will continue. But Wick have given it straight to Charlie Greenwood. Spins away from one man. Gets it back out wide again. Kinder again making himself available, and here he is now. He's got 3 to aim for in the box. Pulls it in low. Oh, what a finish! Sam King gets his name on the score sheet. Audacious little flick there. Reminiscent of a young Toure Andre Flo for Chelsea. Wick dealt with the first one down the right-hand side, but Merstham came again, and it was Kinder who got him beyond the back line. Cheeky little back heel by Sam King. Free kick gets pumped in right-footed. There's almost a free header there. Nathan Hawker had his head in his hands. Neat feet from him, and Kinder now does get it clear. Improvised header, that might drop for Greenwood on halfway. It does. Gets it out to Jenkins. He's got Malloy going some on the overlap. He ignores him and goes back inside to Greenwood. He's away from one challenge. Now he feeds Malloy. He's got Brown to aim for. Lawal coming in at the back as well. It's a decent cross. Lawal's there. And it's hit the stanchion. Wick feeds it. They feed it into the channel. Drage needs to deal with it. Oh, he's giving it straight into Crouch. Smelt blood there, but Tolfree dealt with it.
Boys, you're getting out work.
No, that's a loose ball. Brown picks it up and feeds it into the path of Lawal. He's only got Jenkins in the box. He might go on his own, takes a shot, and it's high wide and not so handsome. They go longer this time. Looking for Hack, but it's away by Gunner. Safety first. Almost found the head of the chairman there. Fast reflexes there by Chairman Paul Glasgow and board director Sue as well. One of them got their head on it, or maybe their hands. I'm not sure, but all is well at the end of the day. Greenwood now for Malloy. Up and over halfway, feeds it over the top, looking to get Jenkins away. Belcher was slightly on his heels. He's got there first. Will it drop in? It's just over the top of the far corner. Good touch by Crouch. And he's already rather bit in there, but Oram finds King, tries to thread it through for Brown. Still can't quite get there. It's picked up by King. Here's Jenkins inside the box. Can he get a shot off? And he can, but he's clipped it left-footed over the top of the crossbar. Drage over the top of Sparrow again. Can Jenkins get on the end of it? He's got 2 streaming into the box. If he can pick someone out, goes in square. And it's away by the Wick defence again. All the way up to halfway. They stood firm. Here's Tester, back to Irish again. One over the top. Malloy's got to go some. And he's left it a bit short for Tolfree. Goalkeeper stood firm, but Sparrow was there sniffing. Gunner tries to change the angle, cut out by Sparrow. And the ball drops for Irish. Good hold-up play from him. Joyd Malloy gets in there, little tug back from Sparrow, but Jenkins doesn't care. He's on his front foot. He looks up from 25 yards and he didn't get his head over the ball. Oram raking pass, looking to get Lawal away. Can he keep it in play? He does. He's done really well. He's kept it in. Back to Greenwood. He's got plenty of time. Can Merstham capitalise here? It's taking a little flick header, and it's in off the post. And it's there for Merstham. And he has got his goal. Aaron Jenkins, the 3rd debutant to score this afternoon. Wick just looked very tired already. It's only 5 minutes into the second half. But they gave Charlie Greenwood the freedom of Hybrid Fitness Stadium. Clipped cross, took a little deflection. And Jenkins was there to power a header. Kinder in the box, Lawal just hovering by the edge of the D. It goes in from Oram and it's hooked away by the Wick defence. And Crouch gets it under control and he's away from Malloy. He's only got Irish for company. Malloy bites back in. There's a poor pass and Merstham can come away with the ball. Kinder feeds it into Greenwood. Oh, it's lovely turn from him. He's taken Hawker completely out of the game. Into the box, can he finish it? He's gone down and the referee says a spot kick. A golden chance for Merstham to further extend their lead. He's been the man from the spot in pre-season. He's converted 3 out of 3 spot kicks. Can he do it in a real competitive game? And it's so easy. Charlie Greenwood gets his name on the score sheet, and Merstham are now out of sight and have definitely got 1 foot in the next round of the FA Cup. Belcher went down to his left. Kinder now feeds it forward. Here is Lowell. Faced up by Hawker. Goes square. Kinder's joined the attack again onto his right foot. Back to Lowell. It's opened up for him here. Plays it back. King blocked. Sparrow clears his lines. In it goes from Greenwood's. Headed away nicely by the Wick defence, but it drops for Senior. His first touchdown's coming on. Back out wide to Greenwood's. Here's Senior again. Lewis. Or King. Lewis! What a rocket! Lee Lewis opens his account with a bang! I said a couple of minutes ago we know he can hit them, and my word, has he proved me right there again. Senior was involved, he's only just come on. Free kick to Merstham, he wants to take it quickly, try and get Vendrell's away. Hawker was live to it, but it's broken for Vendrell's here. It nicked off the defender's head. Brown's by the penalty spot. Goes in low, and Brown's there! The cartwheels are out! 6 of the best for Merstham. And they're definitely in the hat for the next round draw of the FA Cup. It was inch perfect over the despairing leap of Hawker. Vendrell's was in. He only really had Brown to aim for. He fizzed it in low. I think Brown, he only just guided it, really. It does go short. Here's Malloy into Greenwoods. This is lovely football for Merstham. Malloy again, fizzes it across, and oh, Brown so close to a hat-trick. Good save by Belcher down to his right. And Wick now playing like a side resigned to the fact that they're going to lose this afternoon. May say obvious, it may sound obvious when you look at the scoreline. Brown's done well to spin away from his man. He wants to put Senior in, does he? Doesn't want to go offside. Brown's gone all on his own. He's on the edge of the area for the hat-trick, and he's done it! He's really enjoying the magic of the FA Cup this afternoon. Aidan Brown, hat-trick hero, and Merstham are in 7th heaven. He showed good strength. He almost lost the ball. Ben Senior made the burst through the middle, but Brown held on to the pass, and he's ended up beating Belcher from around about 18 yards out.
You didn't tell me in the first half either, but you got it. Huh?
Corner kick goes in. It's come off the back of King. It'll be another corner. There's the Merstham bench. It's a good afternoon's work all round. It's all smiles, and hopefully this will be a precedent for the rest of the season. Thurgar's throw into Mill. Hill even delivers it left-footed, and that's sailed almost all the way out, has it? And the referee brings a halt to proceedings, and Merstham cruise into the next round of the FA Cup by virtue of a 7-0 thrashing of Wick. Aidan Brown on his debut, hat-trick hero, will take the headlines. But